Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine review, news, and interview site. So I got a request for a modern Mad Magazine, and they didn't ask for a specific issue. They just said post reboot. So this is the issue I picked, Mad Magazine #9, or government name like number 163 or something. Released October 2019. Our price, $5.99, which is indeed cheap. I picked this one for a few reasons. One is that it's the vintage cover, and this is kind of a special Tarantino time warp issue. That's what they call it, but it's special in that it was created and used as a prop, at least this illustration, in the Quentin Tarantino movie. I forget. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I believe, is the name of the movie. It is also, I believe, the last full issue. I think that after this, issues 10, 11, and 12, and 13 have all been partly new material and partly reused material from the past. We have this beautiful Kurtzman MAD logo to fit with the theme that this was released in the 1960s or like late 60s. And we have a great Tom Richmond illustration. I don't think Tom Richmond has done that many covers, so I really liked this. I want to reach out to him and see if I could get him to sign this. I know he lives in Minnesota like I do, and so maybe like, I don't know, I could be like, hey, let's meet at a gas station. That'd be so weird. I doubt he would meet me at a gas station to sign that. Anyway, this one came with the paper sleeve because I have subscription. You should have a subscription too, because Mad Magazine, if you're watching this and you don't know, Mad Magazine still exists and they're still publishing, so subscribe to it, please. So here we have a vintage Cadillac ad. Kelly Freeze is the artist. Cadillac, we own one. The trouble with owning a Cadillac is you gotta leave it in the parking lot. Now, wherever you go, you can let the whole world know you own that fabulous status symbol by wearing Cadillac jewelry. That's beautiful. I'd wear that, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I believe that is the extent of the vintageness of this issue. Wait, no, it's not. I forgot about this. I have read through a lot of the ones that I do in these videos. I haven't actually read through, but this one I have. And actually, that reminds me, I have two other things that I want to say. First, if you haven't, please subscribe to this video, like it. If you enjoy it, hit like and share it with somebody that you like. If you don't enjoy it, share it with somebody you don't like. The other thing is I've got my hands on some of these old super specials. So this super special and then the worst from Mad. I was excited to find these because this one comes with the record and this one has the comic book sized Mad Magazine inside here. So I'm thinking about doing one of these next. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing issues. I know I have 73 that I need to cover for another request. So here we have just the classic, well, first the classic straitjacket ad. Look at that. Still one of those things that I really, really want. Warning. So they have altered it, actually. I didn't notice this. I just noticed it right now. Here we have warning, offer expires January 1st, 1960. If you think we would be able to keep these in stock for 50 years at $4.95 a pop, you truly deserve a straitjacket. You just won't get one. I wonder if anybody's trying to send that in. Just regardless. I bet they have one. They have to have a few of these in the vault. Come on. We know you got one. Now, you might notice that my issue is imperfect. And we'll get to that. But anyway, so vital features. Lousy Law, The Lighter Side of Newfangled Living, Mad Look at Vegetarians, The Monotonous Miss Maisel, When Disney Adds Fox to Disneyland, Let's Have Fun with Family Camping Trips, and If Batman Were Actually 80 Years Old, and How to Stay Safe on Your Summer Vacation. Now, the reason why this is missing is because for this, reach for $30 and subscribe to MAD, then we can empty the the magazine into your head 12 times for the price of 5. So along with this came an offer for, I gotta take this off my wall, this. Now, this is a poor facsimile. This is a copy. But what they had was a higher quality print of this that you would get if you cut this out and send it. Now, it actually wasn't, I remember now, it wasn't related to this. It was completely free. If you sent in this filled out, you got the thing for free. So I did, and I received it for free, and it's lovely, and I want to frame it. I just threw that one in there because I had it hanging up somewhere where I didn't care. Anyway, so here we go. This is Lousy Law. Now, this is obviously a movie parody, a movie spoof, except this movie never actually existed. This is one of the movies that existed in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And they let you know. Oops. Let you know right here. Or a spoof of a fictional show from Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Wrong direction. And it's lovely. I don't know. I think I mean it is kind of hard to make fun of something that didn't actually exist, but you know, what are you going to do? Now, something else that they did to keep with the nostalgic feel are these small sentences in the margins. That is something, if you haven't read the older comics, or if you have not, oh dang it, I cut out the thing that explains what it is. If you haven't read those older Mad magazines, before they had Sergio Aragonés doing the margin cartoons, they would have this, which are like these little jokes within the margins, usually printed upside down. This one says, "Don't let the bed bugs bite," is victim blaming. Which is, I'll tell you what, that is not the type of joke I expect from Mad Magazine at this time. So, Mercury retrograde negatively impacts conversation. For example, when you say Mercury retrograde, people stop talking to you. There's just these really funny little one-liner jokes. So anyway, here we have Peter Cooper doing Spy versus Spy in the classical way. So like imitating Prohass. In fact, even imitating his signature. I pointed this out with the Wally Wood signatures when he lampooned some of the daily strips. I'll put that up there. I think that was in the last video. But anyway, so Cooper is imitating Prohass's signature right there. We have this awesome gag where usually, you know, the best death is the one that's happening in this, in the title. So here we go. He's walking up. He's fiddling with this bomb. Is he taking it apart completely? Oh, he's stolen this bomb. Oh, that bomb was not the problem. Bridge. You exceeded the bridge capacity. I like that. This is one of those like horrible ones where it's like, I don't want to sound like a baby, but like it's almost like it takes it just too far. So you have Spy Pool Club members only, Black Spy Pool Club. So like he strips down, he goes to jump in, and it's a pool full of acid, and so he's burning to death, I guess. And so here we have, this is the lighter side of Newfangled Living. This is written by Tammy Golden and the artist John Abrams. I think that I think Tammy Golden did a really great job at this reboot of The Lighter Side of. I think that in many ways it was better than The Lighter Side of. I know that might ruffle some feathers, but I think that she did a really great job. I think the artist, John Adams, was just perfect for this. And it was a very sincere attempt at it. This is not, I think the first outing of it, there were quite a few that I enjoyed. So here we go. About Face, the Newfangled Living. About Face. I'll be back later, dear. Wow, the newsman says the world's population has reached 4 billion. Thought you were going out. I can't risk 4 billion people seeing me without makeup. That's funny. I like that. It's like, yeah, I like that quite a bit. Space race. In a few weeks, NASA sends the first man into space. So next issue will feature the space age, silver dresses, metallic jewelry. The radio said that the Soviets put an astronaut into orbit. They beat us to it. Well, that makes sense. How? Soviets are always rushing into things. So it's like, all right, so this is what I like about it too that I kind of forgot. Is like all of these are as if they were written in the 1960s. So here we go. Some nice Sergio Aragonés cartoons that are not The Lighter Side of. Cartoon scenes we'd like to see. Here we got Bluto. Bluto's the only one I know. Am I supposed to know these two? All right, so he pops some spinach. Oh, no! He gets his ass kicked. I wonder what is it like to... It's probably not a big deal. What is it like to color for somebody like Sergio Aragonés? I mean, he's worked in black and white for so long. It's almost like, well, I'm doing a job that really doesn't even need to be done. Right? I mean, it's not like superhero comics where like the colors have always been like a really big part of like superhero comics. Like with this, yeah, I don't know. Just thought. Shorts and briefs. This is one of the things that I really enjoyed about Mad Magazine. Both the reboot and even before that, they had the Fundolini pages, which is these like the return to cartooning. A lot more cartoons. There seemed to be a time where they moved away from that, and I just like it. I'm a very visual person, so having a lot of cartoons in it, is good for me because I'm dumb. You're right. They do make you look thinner. PCV, killing it as always. Anya Davidson, I'm sick of the toxic masculinity in this town. That's an absurd thing to say in the West. So it's like, I have to say, it's almost like some of these, the Mad Magazine veered so far to like one side that I think that people did not realize sort of the course correction that occurred with the reboot. They still had these jokes like this, which, that the talk of toxic masculinity and stuff, I think is something that's associated with people on the left. But this is a joke and commentary that is funny. And so it's like, I can accept things that are funny in a humor magazine. It's like when I'm getting really off topic now, but like when I see cover after cover making fun of, Donald Trump and seeing the same caricature, it's like, well, this is no longer funny. You're using the same joke again and again, and you're not even attempting to change the punchline or anything. So, anyway, enough of that. That's as political as I'm going to get. It only took 2 marriages to restore this baby. I like that. Signs. He's way too into you. Picked a restaurant by my billboard in case you haven't seen it. Dear Donald, I look forward to our first date. Now I'll never forget the first words you said to me. Jesus. Tattooed him into his arm. It wasn't easy, but I lurked in the shadows and bottled your essence. Remember when you said you loved your mom's sauerkraut? I got the recipe. Don't have to worry about money. I named you as a beneficiary of my parents' will. These snappy answers remind me of you, so I bought you a lifetime subscription to MAD. That's love right there. That's love. All right, here we go. See, there's so many of these artists that I want to get, I want to reach out to, try to get for the for an interview. Got to reach out to them. Anyway, Batman Funnies, Carrie Callan. Hey, look at this. Again, like Wally Wood, imitating the art of other people. This the lighter side of. Actually might be better art than the lighter side of. Bat Nuts. Oh, Batman Funnies. Oh, okay, I get it now. Think I should kill criminals? Of course not. Without due process, we are no better than our villains. Heroes must always take the high ground. What about the Joker? Oh, you should have killed him years ago. Don't we all agree on that? All right, a mad look at vegetarians. What would a zombie vegetarian do? Would his better nature be able to resist the urge for brains? All right, so this guy's eating up. Nice steak. Oh, puts on his stuff. A vegetarian restaurant open for business. I cooked a turkey. Oh yeah, Jane is a vegetarian. Uh-oh. Let's get some grass, some leaves. That's how I always felt. That's why I always assumed. People said, like, I'm a vegetarian. It's like, oh, you eat dandelions? Like, oh, wait, I didn't know that there was options. Vegetarian options. They're taking such care to prepare these vegetables. Get them to the bunny. That's who needs to be a vegetarian right there. Snappy internet comments to honest questions. Who wrote this? Not Jaffe. Anyway, is this the right address for the open house? That's what Hitler would have asked. Noob, you suck. Oh, that's the way to start this. That is definitely the way to start this. Are you glad that you won the jackpot? You people think you're so smart, don't you? Hey, everybody, this beep home address is 2854 Maple Street. I hope you die. Ha ha ha. Oh my gosh. Pokemon. Oh, Detective Pikachu spoof. Counting Squirtle. Gonna kind of move past some of this stuff. Now, this is something. All right, here we go. The Weissenheim Museum. Now, over its notorious 66-year history, MAD has left its mark. Some might say scarred generations of creative types. Here in the Weissenheim Museum, we invite those visionaries to pay tribute to. Some might say get back at the magazine that set them on their creative, some might say degenerate course. Now, I kind of like this, and I kind of don't like it. It just seems a little self-congratulatory, but a lot of the people who do this, I guess, have earned the right to congratulate themselves, right? Like Rick Tulka has made a living as an artist, working at MAD and other publications. Like, I think that, you know, he's a badass, right? But dedicating a whole page every single issue, I don't know. I think a once in a while thing would have been fine, but you know, and some of the folks, I think they were buddies of the editorial staff or something. It's like, who are these folks? What do they have to do with MAD Magazine? I almost would have preferred something focusing on MAD artists, like this one, this Rick Tulka one. But anyway, that's neither here or there. The great Trump bestiary writer, David Seidman. Oh, I didn't do what I normally do, which is say who the artist and writer is. My apologies to all these artists and writers. I'm not going to go back. Here's like a real political one. Not that interested in it, to be honest. Monotonous Miss Maisel. This is one of those shows that everybody was just nuts over. Are people still nuts over it? Do I need to watch this? I don't know. But we get some great Sam Viviano art. I feel like, did he come out of retirement? Because Tom Richmond had been doing all of them. That's nice to see him. I was looking at this, like, wait a second, that's not Richmond. One thing that I think is funny is that as a young man, I saw basically caricature style as just all of the same. And so now that I'm coming back as an adult and I'm looking at these artists like Mort Drucker, Sam Viviano, Tom Richmond, I'm forgetting a lot of the people that would do these caricatures for the television spoofs. But now there are differences. You can still like make it your own style while being in a caricature, doing caricature, which I think is impressive. The Hot Horror Planet, writer and artist, Andrew the Slow Poisoner Goldfarb. I don't know what that means. The Eco Apocalypse funny page for rib tickling end times. Gruesome Globs. The Gruesome Globs are attending Mr. Bluebird's birthday party in the forest. Happy birthday, Mr. Bluebird. Tweet. Light the candle so you can make a wish. Boom. All right. Any open flame starts an inferno now that climate change has dried up all the trees. Stupid humans. Tweet. Pretty sure I'm fire retardant. Get under me. There goes the forest. Let's move to the city. Not quite as scenic. Safer? What now? Another earthquake. The warming of the geosphere leads to increased seismic activity. This is pretty absurd, but I like that one. When Disney adds Fox to Disneyland. There's a Deadpool joke in here, right? There's gotta be. Here we have Wolverine. Oh, there we go. The many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Some heffalump has stolen Pooh's honey. And he's hired the merc with a mouth to take him down faster than you can say, oh, bother. The team up you've always wanted. The bear with very little brain. The assassin who doesn't mind showing his little brain. Writer John Gutierrez and artist Matt Carlson. I think I heard that the Deadpool 3 was canceled. I don't know. I might be starting rumors. Let's have fun with family camping trips with Teresa Burns Parkhurst. Get creative with your poop graves. What the hell is a poop grave? Oh, I guess it's where you bury your poop? I've been camping. I haven't been burying my poop. I have like an outhouse or something. This person must be like really outdoorsy or something. They're burying their poop. William Shakespeare, Appdater. Shall I swipe thee now to the right, Miss Thing? A yoga pants, a promise tautly made, commitment that I share to fitnessing, a summer lease on jogging, full displayed. It is actually like a really nice poem. Written by Jesse Coaster and Ed Steckley. Some wonderful Mad Tattoos. Lo, sundress hot, thy second shot portrays nightlife fashion, wine, and fine libations. A low-cut buxom frock that cool conveys implicitly explicit invitation. Oh my gosh. Wilt thou leave me cleft, vacant, and bereft? You to me are right. Am I to you left? Oh my gosh. I really like this one. What if Batman were actually 80 years old? Written by Ari Kaplan, artist Pete Woods. I don't know that I'm familiar with Pete Woods' art. Kind of like it. I kind of like it. Look at this. Dude, we got the Boy Wonder. The penguin. Beautiful. All the little pigeons have penguin written on it. I really like this style. I don't know even what to compare it to. This, I like that image. Quite a lot. I like it quite a lot. The inseparable, insufferable couple. Artist and writer Johnny Sampson. Cute. Look at it. It's like Ghost. Oh, they're skydiving together? You have, like, one of you has to be like a licensed instructor, dude. Oh, and look at riding a bicycle. This is really sweet. Look at it. Oh. Wait a second. Johnny Sampson. Oh my god. That's perfect. Netflix. Look at that. One of these flowcharts. Is this a flowchart for like making your own Netflix? No. Guy we saw, a comedy special. Amy Schumer's water broke. Nanetter and Nanetterer. Riversdale. That's with Rivers Cuomo, right? Is it Rivers Cuomo, the guy from Weezer? Russian troll. We have Trump there. The Nanette was that special for, forget her name, but I don't know. It was a lot of people were talking about it. A lot of people had beef with it. I never saw it though. Black Mirror. Black Mirror, excellent choice. Everyone has already seen it, so now's your chance to catch up so you know what they're talking about instead of just lying and nodding like an idiot. An anthology series that asks the questions, what if the Twilight Zone was a television show? Starring, not sure, but they're great, genres, British programmers, pip pip. A teenage boy buys a haunted smartphone only to discover it just had the last guy's SIM card in it. Must have gotten it on Amazon. Refurbished my ass, Bezos. Oh, I love this. That is very good. Written by Blaine Capatch and artist Ryan Flanders. Some nice digital art there. National Lampoon's Frostout, Mads, How to Stay Safe on Summer Vacation. Writer Dick DiBartolo and artist Pat Moriarty. 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 Whenever I hear that name, I think about On the Road with Dean Moriarty. Avoid bed bugs. Hotel beds are laden with those nasty bloodsuckers. Avoid them slightly longer by cozying up under the bed. Behind the scenes, Disney's The Lion King. Written by, where's Akilah Hughes? Artist Tom Richmond. Gonna kind of breeze by this. Be honest, I can't do another movie spoof. Done two of them already. Meanwhile, this was a nice little thing. There was one earlier too. Even before the talk, I think I always knew I was adapted. Loved it. Ian Boothby and Pia Guerrera. Not Guerrera, Guerra. There's no shame in asking for a hand when you need one. Need tickets. I love these. Those are very good. Real Dumb. These are fun. The concept behind Real Dumb is that you could write up your story and Mike Holmes would illustrate it. And I think he probably took some liberty in storytelling, but who cares? I think that this is really fun. I feel like this should have been given more prominence than the back page above the, whatever this is called. I think that, replace the Weissenheim Museum with this. I think that would be great. It would give Mike Holmes a little bit more juice, right? Let more people see his awesome artwork. Look at this. Look at that grotesque face of the child. Anyway, so look at, kid goes out, do some attack dogs in training. He starts doing faces at him. He farts right in their face. Oh, what's wrong with kids? Help, the dogs are attacking me for some reason. I hope that's a true story. Brian Atkins. Oh, I want to know more about that. This Matt Fold-in, is this a reprint? Yeah, originally published in MAD 111, June 1967. I'm not going to fold this because I'm one of those psychopaths that never folds his MAD magazines. I only cut them out when I can get something for free. Anyway, with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I, as always, enjoyed making this video. If you have any ideas for another issue that you would like seen, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Toodaloo.